Conference will now be recorded.
Okay, what we are discussing jQuery, right?
Yes, sir. Yesterday jQuery started.
One second. Yeah. So yesterday I started about jQuery. jQuery have two ways. One is the local, one is the production, and it which is going to be having a local file or CDN file, whatever you want, you can pick. And the recommendation is basically CDN. Okay, minified version and CDN. That is the recommendation. Yeah, I already told you. I already told you. Okay. Mm, okay. So the last program is CSS change. CSS change. How to change the CSS? Dot CSS is the method. Okay. Let me copy the program and save it as attribute manipulation. Attributes. Okay. Now I want to work with attributes, sir. Mm, hmm. Okay. So there is one. There is a H1 element. Okay. I want to change the attributes for this attribute manipulation. Okay. So I want to add the attribute, sir. I want to add the attribute for this. For this H1, I want to add the attribute. Okay, there is an attribute called class. Let me take a class. Dot Mohansh. Dot Mohansh is the class, and which is having some color and background color. Okay, color something like red. Background color. What happened? No, 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 no. Style, na.
But yes, but we didn't define anywhere now, sir.
Hmm. In the style, I am defining. In the
A
style, I am
style.
defining the. In the style, I am defining the class.
Okay.
Color red. Background color black. Okay, and font text alignment center. Fine. Okay. What I want to do is H1 access H1 dollar. Hmm. Dollar H1 ATTR. What is the attribute I want to add? Class. What is the name of the class? Mohansh. Over. For this H1, I don't have any attribute till now so far. I'm adding some attribute like Mohansh. Added or no? Attribute added or no? There is an attribute I want to add. That attribute name is Mohansh. That attribute name is class. What is that? What is the class name? Mohansh. I added Mohansh. This is something like a set attribute, sir. This is something like a set attribute. This is something like a set attribute. There is a one more method, remove attribute. Okay. For remove attribute, I want to do one thing. For remove attribute, I want to one thing. Okay, I will take a button. When I click on button, I want to remove attribute. When I click on button, I want to remove attribute. Okay, how to do this? Okay, for remove attribute, I want to write a function kada. Okay, dollar button dot click. When I go for the event called click, I need to call a function. I don't have any function here. Just define a function. Function remove. Function remove. Okay, what I want to do for the function? Remove attr. What attr I want to remove? Class. Okay, this remove function I need to call in the click. So remember, when I click on the button, I want to remove the attribute. Okay, I'm defining a function. I'm defining a function that is a handler basically. So that handler I need to call in the button click. Okay, so the same button click in other JavaScript, how you write a button click? How you write in button click? JS document dot get elements by tag name, name of the tag, button of 0 dot add event listener. So this much bigger code I need to write. This much bigger code I need to write. Comma remove. This much bigger code I need to write in JS. But in jQuery, button dot click. Okay, set attribute in JS. In JS, how to write? Document dot get elements by tag name, name of the tag h1 of 0, set attribute name called class, attribute value like Mohansh. This is actually in the JavaScript. Sir, I am giving JavaScript and jQuery both for your understanding purpose.
Yes.
Okay, let me execute it. Already set attribute is happening, but when I click on the button, I want to remove the attribute. Okay, that is fine. Already attribute set it. Mohansh. When I click on remove attribute, what happened? Sir, by default attribute is setting, sir. There is an attribute called class. That attribute by default setting. When I click on remove attribute, what is happening? Going, huh?
Yes, it's getting removed. Yeah.
Okay, that is clear. So how the
So
events are working? How the event
can
is
you,
working?
sir, can you tell what did you set as an attribute, sir, once?
What is the?
Attribute like,
Sir, this is H1, sir.
yeah,
I don't have
yes.
any attribute. Attribute nothing but here I am defining something like class and ID. These are the attributes, no?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any attributes so far. I don't have any attributes so far.
Okay.
Okay, h1 is empty.
Yeah.
Hmm? Okay, so in the class, in the style, I'm defining one class.
Okay.
Okay, so let me execute it. Okay, I don't have any attribute now right now, but in the script, what I'm doing, setting attribute, set attribute, set
Okay.
attribute. Okay, so this is the code which is going to be working now. Okay, if I execute the program, this is the code which is going to be executed. Okay, now let me explain it. Open the inspector. Can you see h1 class added? Can you see here? H1 class added. Can you see? Mohansh.
Yeah.
By default, it is not available, sir. By default, it is not available. In the body, in the h1, I don't have any class. I don't have any class. But in the execution, what is happening, sir?
Class equals to Mohansh.
Class added, one attribute added,
Yeah.
an attribute added. That is set attribute actually.
Mhm.
Okay. When I click on the remove attribute, I want to
I
remove.
don't.
I want to remove the class. I want to remove the total class. Class is equal to Mohansh. I want to remove. Okay. It may be style. Okay. I'm removing it. Now you can see H1 have any attribute here.
No.
This is happening through jQuery. We are setting attribute. We are removing attribute through the jQuery.
Okay.
Clear? This is
Yeah.
clear. I am doing two things, sir. I am doing two things. The first thing is setting attribute, and I am doing a removing attribute. Removing attribute, we need to write a function handler. Am I clear? One second, sir. One second. Just give me a second. Okay. Let's continue. So this is the setting attribute. This is the removing attribute. Two things over.
But in the setting attribute, you have defined like
Mm,
Mohansh, no sir.
mm.
But in removing, we are not defining, no sir.
The- no, sir. We are setting attribute as a class with value. Removing attribute, you need to say the attribute name only. You don't need to say the value.
Okay.
Right. Let's go with the focus blur.
We don't need to put the value there.
No,
Only that class enough.
no need to keep the value. Only class enough.
Okay.
What is the attribute you want to remove? Keep the attribute name enough.
Okay.
Okay. So now focus blur. Focus blur events in HTML. Let's go. Okay. There is no style. I want to remove the style. I want to remove the script. Let me take the input. Focus means input. Input type text. Placeholder. Enter your name. Mm. Now focus. How to focus? Document dot get element by ID. That is the JavaScript. Huh? In JavaScript, how you can write this? In JavaScript, how you can write this?
Document dot get element by tag name.
Mhm. Mhm. Elements by tag name input 0. Mm. Dot add event listener. Add event listener. Mm. Focus. Focus. Handler name FCS. This is what actually in the JavaScript, but in jQuery, dollar input
Dot
dot
focus.
ante over FCS. But handler compulsory. We need to write the handler. Okay. Function FCS. FCS. Okay. I want to write down something for this. What you need to do in the focus mode? What you need to do for in the focus mode? Okay. Dollar input dot CSS. I want to change the CSS. I want to change the CSS. Okay. What do you want to do? Something like a background color. Background color change to blue, na? What you want, you can do. I want to change to blue. Sir, very simple. Whenever I am making focus, I want to change the background color to blue. Can I do? Focusing or not? Focusing.
Yes.
Background color changed. Background color changed. Same thing I want to do for the blur also. Blur, I want to remove it. Dot blur blr. This is blr. Background color empty. Okay, now you can see. Focus blur. Focus blur. Both are happening now. Both are happening. Focusing and blurring. Am I clear, sir? Focus blur.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts here? Any doubts here? In the JavaScript, we need to write this much code. In the JavaScript, we need to write this much code. Okay, this is blur.
Even the function also varies now, sir. The function what you have written FCS,
Hmm.
it is also changes now. Like if you go with JavaScript.
No. Function compulsory, sir. Handler compulsory.
No, I mean the format will be changing now, sir. If you go with JavaScript.
Yeah, in the JavaScript format is different. In the jQuery format is different. Syntactically,
Yeah, I mean syntax is different, right, for function.
syntax is compulsory different. Sir, definition of the function is common, sir. Inside the function, whatever the code you are writing, that is different.
Yeah, that's what.
Syntax of the function is not going to be changing. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. We done with attributes. We done with a few functions. We're done with a few functions. Okay, let me explore about the one more function, key up event. Key up event. Okay, in the script I am removing everything. Okay, this is something like a key up.
Sir, in the focus blur script, can we write the another syntax also, sir?
What kind? Yeah, whatever you want you can do. I'm just giving some example, changing the background color. But whatever you want you can give. Sir, here I'm giving.
I
Here
mean,
I'm
for
giving.
easy comparison, you have written jQuery, no, sir, here.
Mm,
In the above line, if you write that another syntax, then easily understand, no? Like how easily it is like that. You kept dollar input dot css, right?
I can't able to get you, sir. What your wish?
No, another syntax, sir. The same output only with another syntax.
Another syntax means.
The, instead of dollar input, we used to write another line, no, sir.
Instead of dollar input, you can write JavaScript. Otherwise,
Uh, that one line, if we make here, no, then easily we can differentiate. Like, okay, this is the thing
okay,
that.
I will keep here. This is JavaScript. That is JavaScript, sir.
Okay.
Okay. I understand. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Document dot.
Get elements
Get
by tag.
elements by tag name.
Hmm. Name of the tag input. Input of 0 dot style dot color background color.
Background color.
But in JavaScript, hyphens not allowed.
Hmm.
It's equal to I given blue, na? Blue. Okay, let me keep this here. This is in JavaScript, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
the whole
yeah.
script only we can different.
I can understand.
Yeah.
This is jQuery. Event listener should be here. Now, okay, na?
Yes, yes. This is what, like, in one script only we can make differentiate, like, okay, how easy this is, like that. For every line I'm
Yeah.
just making.
Yes, I can able to understand. Okay, let me keep this. Oh, this is fine.
Yes.
Where the JavaScript, how the jQuery. How the
Correct.
JavaScript, how the jQuery.
Correct. Line to
Let's
line
go.
comparison. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
You can go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I
Thank
can
you.
go with I can go with the key up event. This is focus blur. I want to change the program name. Focus blur. Okay, keep it. Next, this program name is key up. Save it as key up. Input is there. Script is there. Okay, let's go with the key up event. Dollar input key up. That is the handler key up. Write a function. What I want to do for the key up, I want to add the value for the h1, right? Okay, h1 dollar h1 dot html what is the value for the html here? Something like a get. What is the get here? Where get where get is equal to dollar input dot value val. Okay, execute it. Can you see? Can you see what is happening?
So key up in the sense what we are typing that will be displaying at the bottom.
Yes. This is a keyboard event actually. When you are pressing some key, when you are releasing the key, automatically value is going to be taken by the H1.
Okay,
Same
key
in
up
JavaScript. Same in
keyboard.
JavaScript. How you write JavaScript? The same program. How you write JavaScript in the same program? Hmm. Let me go.
Document dot.
Sir, he enter that key to get method to return that value, sir.
Whenever you are releasing the key, sir, pressing the key, releasing the key. Key up. Key up means key, releasing the key. When you are releasing the key, value is passing.
Okay.
Suppose I enter M. Okay, I enter M.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, so you're going bigger. Enter M. Releasing M. Passing. O. Passing. H. Passing. A. Passing. See, when I press the key and releasing the key, automatically value pass.
So we should be knowing like what is key up kind of listeners know, sir. Then only we can understand. We thought
Keyboard
like key
key.
up in the sense.
This is something like a keyboard event, sir. Keyboard event. If I am pressing the key now, so I am not
Yeah.
interacting. I am not interacting with the text box now. If I interact with the text box, yes, I am interacting with M. I am released already key. Pressed and released. Pressed and released. That is
Understood.
up. Key up. Key up.
Yeah, understood, sir.
Yeah, very good, sir. So I want to go for the JavaScript, sir, for this. Okay, document dot get elements
Elements by tag name.
by tag name. Name of the tag is input of 0. In JavaScript, compulsory. This is dot
Hmm.
add event listener. Listener name is
Key up.
key up. Sorry. Comma key up. That is the first line. Okay, anyway, event is available. In the function, how to do this one?
Hmm.
In the function, okay, document dot. Let
Slash
me
slash
keep. Let me keep in the comment. Document dot
document dot get elements by tag name.
by tag name. I want
Input.
to keep no h1 of 0 dot inner HTML is equal to dot value. This is in JavaScript, sir. This much bigger code we need to write in the JavaScript. But in jQuery, we closed in 2 lines, just 2 lines. Okay, so that is what actually key up event. You can work on the key up event.
Sir, inner HTML equals to while
HTML.
we
Inner HTML equals to HTML method.
but we have written dot not this one, sir. The JavaScript I'm checking. Inner
JavaScript.
HTML equals to uh,
Hmm,
document of that line you have given
value.
us.
Value. Input of value.
Okay, okay, okay.
That value which is assigned into the inner HTML.
Hmm.
Same thing. I am keeping the value into the get variable and keeping the get variable in the HTML method.
Right.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.